trying to tell them we up next. You can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk. He gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics. Niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We trying to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of This Might Not Go Well. Yes. We gonna number this episode 59, or we gonna name this special episode? What you think, Slick?
It's both. Episode 59, the special episode.
Okay, episode 59. We here. You already know what it is. I'm the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson. How y'all doing out there?
Yes, we in here. Before we get started, please follow us on all social media at This Might Not Go Well. If you have any brand deals, business opportunity, email us at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. Let's get it back. We're back with a lot of banger. Episode 59, the special episode. All right. So this is going to be different from the regular episode. So we just going to shoot the breeze. You know, we don't even got too much topics because we pre-recording this because we on vacation and it's my birthday week. Drop it, Slick. Oh, cut it, Slick. Cut it. Oh, you know I had to play my song. That's my shit. One of my top favorite songs of all times. Mad nostalgia when I think of that song. But, you know, by the time this episode is released, my birthday passed. But I'm still accepting, DMs. You know, if you want to just drop me a nice little artistic picture in my DMs, you can find it at thismightnotgowell@gmail.com. You know, and also and Instagram. Our Instagram handles is in the bio, so if you ever want to just follow us personally, you know, and DM me some things. I accept cryptocurrency.
You don't want no crypto from Instagram. That's how they get your whole shit, nigga. You just asking to get scammed. You from Brooklyn. You gotta do better.
I take some nice little pictures. You know, I take the love too if you want to shout us out. You know, but if you do want to show us some love, especially for my birthday, go on Apple Podcasts and rate and review us 5 stars and tell us what you think about the podcast, and also subscribe to our Patreon. You feel me? If you really fuck with me, if you really want to give me a birthday gift, go subscribe over there. But you know, I have to play one more song, Slick. Cue it up, because you know this bring it back. This is old school jam for me, though. Let's go for All right, so I just want to give a disclaimer before we continue. You know, this is pre-recorded during the same week of our episode 58. I hope everybody enjoyed episode 58, especially the toxic segment. I had fun in that. But this is pre-recorded, so you know, so don't hit us up talking about we forgot what news. If something big happened next week, we don't give a fuck. We enjoying our time. You feel me? Not only I'm gonna be on vacation, but Slick about to be right back outside. Talk to them, Slick.
Why would you? It's just happy birthday, nigga. Yes, I'll be outside. It's our birthday, so we're gonna just do a little something. So shout out to Sai, happy birthday. I don't got no songs to play because obviously it's about this old nigga over here. But real talk.
Oh, nah. Play that Girls Want Girls. You was jacking it, even though you say the album is mid, but you was jacking Girls Want Girls out here. You know you a certified lover boy. Come on.
Can I get one more? I'll do one more.
Go ahead.
I'm just, certified lover boy, like no other boy. We're going to run this real for her. Happy birthday, baby.
Say, baby, what you doing? Where you at? Oh, you got plans. Don't say that. Shut your trap. I'm sipping wine. In a robe. I look too good to be alone. My house clean. My pool warm. Just shake. Smooth like a newborn. We should be dancing, romancing in the east wing and the west wing of this mansion. What's happening? I am playing no games. Every word that I say is coming straight from my heart. So if you're trying to lay in these arms,
Yes.
All right, so we got something special for you for this episode. Since we already covered the topics for this week,
Wait,
we're just gonna shoot the breeze.
I don't even mean to cut you off, but shout out, fill the report. Because while we're on vacation, they grinding. Got it.
By the time you hear this, you can still cop your tickets to go to the annual award. You feel me? Do not forget, please go support our brother at Failure to Report. He's doing something special over there. You know the vibes already. And it's a great performance. We got DJ Vibes going on the ones and twos. Louis, we played him on the pod before. Shout out to you, brother. We're going to have you on soon in the future. We's lit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, so we got something special for you today, guys. We're not going to really ramble. We're just going to shoot the breeze. But also, we have a little surprise at the end. We're going to include 2 Patreon exclusive content, 2 extra toxic topics for you guys. When you do hear it, do not judge us, do not cancel us, because that's a paywall there. So we talk our shit grimy over there. So if you don't like how we are talking about things and whatnot, no, that's just how we roll on our Patreon. We're not too PC on there.
And if you do like it, subscribe, motherfuckers.
Facts. All right. So we give you 2 bonus episodes at the end of the pod. But for right now, we're just gonna talk shit, bro. Come on now. I'm hyped. It's a good week. Finally getting some nice R&R. About to go do my little adventure hiking trip. You feel me? Brand new milestone that I'm living in. How about you, bro? You about to be enjoying yourself?
You always on that
Come
white
on
shit.
now.
Always on that white shit. I'm chilling. Be here. Fuck all that, nigga. Certified Lover Boy is mid. Let's just go there.
Oh my God! Not this special episode. You want to have this argument that we have? This is becoming one of the top 2 arguments we have about Drake. The first one is "Take Care" versus "Nothing Was the Same."
Take Care.
Even though nothing was the same, even though the artist has said himself, "Nothing Was the Same" is his favorite album, and he ranks it up as number 1.
The artist also
you still won't accept that.
The artist also dropped "Certified Lover Boy," so I think his credibility is shot when one of his best work is.
Oh my! He back in the stew. He's back in the stew.
As he should be. Adele said it best. She said Drake told her he had them songs since 2020. Sound like funny money to me. I mean, I know you gotta put them shit.
But you still rocking to it. You still rocking.
I play the same 3 songs. That nigga is not in my daily rotation.
You a whole lot. You're Drake.
I swear for the bass.
Not the album, but other songs.
There's on my daily listen. Those songs are not there. Like this is like I'm enjoying my Friday night. So and it came on. I was like, oh, that shit cool. I don't search that shit out.
You love Way Too Sexy and Knife Talk.
Way Too Sexy.
You went crazy in the club. You went crazy in that concert when Knife Talk dropped.
That's because the shit was hard and white people was going hard.
And then fucking fans. You love fucking fans.
Fucking fans.
All right, that sound crazy.
That did sound like that. Wild, salacious. What? Like damn. Hope nobody. Yeah, never mind. Don't.
You do like Get Along with Ty Dolla $ign.
Yeah, it's cool. I can't tell you. I can literally not tell you the last couple of times. Last time I heard Way Too Sexy was on a jukebox. The other shits I have not played them. The only song that comes up is Knife Talk and Girls Want Girls, and that's literally on shuffle like on a playlist. I don't know, bro. Music's not it's not hitting right now. I can't name 10 songs right now that I'm like, oh shit, this is the one. Like it was back in middle school, you had to give a girl a mixtape or something, a little cassette tape or a burnt CD off the LimeWire tracks. There ain't no shit out here. Damn sure ain't no shit on Certified Lover Boy. I'm putting on that shit.
Yeah, Certified Lover Boy, but how he keeps breaking records though. Even Jay Electronica says Jake is the GOAT.
Who's Jake?
Off of Champagne. On the Jay Electronica? I said it right?
I thought you said Jake. I was like, who's Jake? You sound like Denzel. Jake.
TD Jake? Bishop TD Jakes? Nah. Jay Electronica, he had a show in New York City. Shout out to him. And Wale. Wale was at fucking Webster Hall. Shout out to Wale. But, Jay Electronica said Drake is the GOAT based off the bars of Champagne poetry. That's Jay Elect.
There's no doubt the nigga could rap. We don't disagree about his talent. I just disagree with that album being anything.
And too deep? Oh, Lord.
No, I don't. Transparency alert. I guess this might not go. I don't really like In Too Deep that much. I think I've played it like 4 times. I skip it. It's on my skip list.
Okay. I mean,
on my skip.
In Too Deep is an acquired date. I like it.
What's the shit about Shorty that I went to school?
TSU?
Yeah, that's my shit. Even off the leak, that was my shit.
I want the Jay-Z verse on a different verse because you should come through and get your bag, bro. He took that out of the song, which was the best part of the goddamn song. The one that he had Drake Love All, I think. Wait, I mean he has Jay-Z on. You should have had that shit in there, bro.
You know what?
Ending up the leak version is way better. Even though Jay-Z did a good verse, but I don't listen to the Jay-Z verse. I don't listen to the Jay-Z version.
What's it called? You know, I listened to today and I was like, damn, he'd have put this on the album. He probably would have broke even more records. Laugh Now, Cry Later. I was like, that was such a great single. It just happened to come out during WAPtober or WAP Summer, whatever it was. Like, WAP came out. That shit, nothing had a chance for like 3 months. But I was like, this shit is actually a quality song. He put Dirk on. I'm like, damn, he only got to number 2 because Cardi was whopping.
But he didn't want to do no French Montana shit. You feel me?
Fuck that. French be out here dropping a song from 2007. Like, yeah, platinum in a day. Like, nigga, the song been out forever. What the fuck is you talking about?
Nigga still trying to run Unforgettable on that shit. Come on.
That's Sway Lee's song. All his biggest hits is not his song. That's the funny part. Like, he's the lead artist, but the niggas don't go to listen to you. I'm sorry, but we shouldn't do this on. I'm sorry, French Montana. I forgot it's not Patreon. I'm a little dressed. I'm a little schmizz. I'm sorry. I apologize.
Oh man. So So what could be? So I wanted to talk about this. This is a little serious topic, though. I had to put a little serious topic.
Ooh, tomato, boo.
All right, because when we never really talked about this on this platform, this whole debacle that went on. But are you familiar with the rapper Duty Low?
Nah, that don't even sound like nobody I would know. What he do? Or didn't? Do?
All right, Duty Low is part of Little Dirk Camp OTF, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in the past month or two, he's been going through a whole debacle. His ex-girlfriend was trying to accuse him of child sex abuse. Because one time she left her son, and this is not his kid. This is her kid.
Okay.
So one time, basically, long story short, the kid was with him and a couple other people, and she wasn't there. Then, for a while, the kid was defamating on himself crazy, and she wanted to know what happened. So apparently the kid, apparently the kid said that apparently he stuck like 3 nails in his ass.
What?
Yeah, let me make sure. Yeah.
So
make sure I get it right.
He sodomized him. Essentially, with three nails. That's fucking.
And then
insane.
that's why. And it was been going back and forth. There's been lives from her. He came out and said, no, he didn't. 1 minute, someone's calling one or the other a liar. But recently, he finally took the lie detector test, and it came out that he technically did not do it, or everything he came out was truthful, and he did not. So she had to go on live and publicly apologize to him. And then also, I think her kid finally said that he was lying about it. And mind you, he's 5 years old. But what I want to talk about is how social media makes you guilty before you even prove it innocent. It's like you're not even innocent before guilty. You're guilty before innocent. And that shit was crazy. And that shit made me scared as a guy. Like, yes, I want to put this disclaimer out. Women, y'all go through a lot. It's really dangerous out here for women. I'm not even going to lie. RIP to that young black woman who passed away from meeting that guy on the Bumble app in Connecticut. So I would like to say, when you do mention sexual assault, it's real. And I believe, and I want to believe y'all. But as a guy facing something like that, an accusation of child sexual abuse, I wouldn't know what to do with myself. I wouldn't know what to do with myself, bro.
That shit's fucking scary. I really didn't know which way he was going with that. I was like, this is dark as fuck for a special fun episode, first and foremost.
We shooting the breeze. We having a conversation.
Shit is definitely scary because the accusation come out. No matter what, how crazy it can seem, if one person believe it and run with it, it's clipped. It don't really necessarily matter. I guess it does impact celebrities a little harder because it's like they have a lot more to lose, whether it's brand deals and whatnot. But like, yeah, it's really, you know, off putting because he's like, damn, you really like consent on everything. Consent, like third pair of eyes, like you have to be careful because you don't want to get caught out there.
That's why I was just like, I had to bring that up. You know, we gonna switch the topics, but I was like, I saw that we never really talked about it as it went on because you know, like I said, I like to wait until I hear the end, and thank God we didn't talk about it in the beginning, and we finally got something like now he's suing her for $5 million, which I don't blame him because that's you stop him from getting a lot of money and a lot of check, and people had to distance himself from that. But it reminded me of like the Tory situation. We never really talked about the Tory situation. We talked about it, but we haven't talked about it recently. But it reminds me of that, how, you know, soon as something automatically gets on your name, the public is on you. They don't care about the facts. They run off of emotions. And that's why I always tell people, yo, wait until the information comes out, or unless you have concrete evidence this happened, because now people who was going against Duty Low looking real stupid right now.
Yeah, I mean, you hitting everything on the head. Like, it makes sense. So it's just like you can't. We are very reactionary as a people, and you know, like a lot of times it's like it's all speculative. But if it's all you're hearing, all you're seeing, you're led to you know, you're forced to pick a side, regardless of the evidence presented, and it's tough because it's like, damn, you find out. You know, it's not like you find out. You find out like 8, 9. A year and a half later about a lot of these situations, like, damn, I was fucking wrong. But it's also like at the time, the damage is already done to the person where if it's a lie. If it's true, it's like, fuck, damn, you was
this might get me canceled. This might get me canceled. Fuck it. It's my birthday week. Let's go. I remember Albany. Those girls that was on the bus and we had that whole pep rally.
Oh, you talking about? I know you're talking about. No names.
We don't know names. No names. It was as soon as I remember that. If what a time to be alive.
If you know, you know.
It was in Albany at the top, and you remember that whole stuff. It was like almost a race war about to go on because of that.
It was very tense. Absolutely very tense.
When the video came out,
and it wasn't.
Everybody was quiet.
Yeah, the fact checks, and it was like, damn, it's not exactly how it happened. And a lot of experiences is subject to the person that's involved in it. I don't know what happened. I'm not even going to speculate on what happened, but it's like, damn, that's just the society we live in. It's like, it's a hot take, a quick take, and then we move forward. It's like, oh, this happened, damn. But you still fucked up, so I don't care if you did it or not, you know?
Yeah. So that, and all I wanted to say, please, everyone, whenever you hear about all these celebrity news and you hear all this, please take your time before you go on your social media and start canceling people and start doing all that stuff, because you never know. Granted, you might be right 70% of the time, but you still got accountable. You still got to account for that 30%.
That's a fact.
All right, but now fuck it. We on vacation mode now, so give it up. Come on now.
Goddamn.
Now we back on it. You see how we're switching it up. All right. You can't freaky on this vacation. What's going on though? Let's talk about it, King.
I'm not talking about none of that. This is supposed to be.
Let's go, King. Let's go.
Leave me alone.
And the water.
What?
And the beach.
All right, we can talk about that. Can we just talk about how overrated sex acts? Because there's a lot of shit that I'm just like, shit they be telling you is idolized, and it's just like, yo, why the fuck is we fiending to do this? Shower sex one is trash.
Beach sex is trash. I don't know why anybody would love to have sand up their ass crack or in there. You know how hard it is to get sand off your balls, man?
No, because I've never done it, so I'm actually a little bit. Never mind. No, I don't know. Do y'all really?
You curious?
What? It's like, who the fuck was this? This the white girl?
Don't do that. I don't mess with white. Stop putting that out there.
White girl. Damn. White girl had you on the beat.
I love everybody, but I prefer my black and Afro Latinas. You already know what it is.
Becky said, B, let's go surfing. Let's go. Come on, B.
Surfing? My ass can't even swim. I was surfing over here. I would drown in 2.2 seconds over there. But shower sex is trash. Car sex is trash. Maybe because I'm mad tall. Car sex is just not in my line.
You was probably always in a Sentra or something, some little shit that you had no business being in, trying to bust cheeks.
Unless I'm in a sprinter van, then niggas can get real freaky and hard.
Yeah, till your ass with a pothole while she giving you head. Now you in the hospital.
Not me. She is. It's gonna be all in her throat.
You're a sick motherfucker. I don't know why we doing this. Why didn't we just wait? We should just. I don't know.
No. We cutting up. You feel me? This is a matter of fact. We gonna name this shit Maximum Toxicity Volume 3. Fuck it. We gonna be toxic because we got 2 extra toxic topics at the end that we really go into depth. You feel me? You know?
Whatever, nigga.
But what else? Sex stuff is overrated.
I don't know. I just really wanted to get that. I was like,
public sex is depends.
Sound like a charge. I'm not doing shit that's getting me a charge. Let's just be clear about that. Like,
you never went to like the park.
I didn't say that. I just said I'm not. This is my
shout out to anybody that been to Seaview Park. You really know the vibes out there, the flaws.
Locations, man. You better stop. The feds be watching, bro. You know who we hang out with, Rocky.
Hey, I don't participate in none of this act. I just know about what goes on. You know, I keep my ears to the streets. You feel me?
Whatever, you slore. I don't know. What else we gonna talk about? This is really just the dumb shit that comes to mind. Certified Lover Boy still mid. Certified Lover Boy is mid.
What color toes do you want? Do you like your girl to have? Are you just a fan of the white? Do you want her to switch it up? How you like the customization?
You want from getting sand in your ass to worrying about toes? You a nasty nigga. I don't really care.
Bro,
I don't really care.
We not going front like niggas don't pay attention. Like
we do.
Women we do pay attention.
I didn't care.
We see the French tip.
I didn't care. I didn't care about color until I was like, I didn't see color until I was mid.
He was colorblind.
I was colorblind at first. Like, I don't give a fuck what color your toes are. Then I've learned in my older age that it is a very serious thing to notice the color. I guess I like light colors. I'm like, yeah, you can get you know,
like white. You
like get the white, the light blue, there's the mint green.
Oh, the sky blue.
Sky blue. The French tips is cool too. Like I said, as long as your feet don't, look like mine, we good. That's all I really care about. I don't want to pull the covers back and be like Eddie Murphy and Boomerang. Like, oh my god, what the fuck? She got bunions and corns and thorns. I don't want that.
In fact, speaking on covers, shorty be wilding with the covers sometimes. They just don't be. They give you a little sliver to cover yourself at night.
All my life I had to fight type of nigga. I'm like, I slept by myself my whole life. You're not getting these. We gonna share. Fuck that. Or we're gonna have 2 blankets. You better have a throw blanket on the edge. I'm gonna be covered up somehow, some way. I don't play that. We gonna fight. I don't like that. Don't take my covers.
Now, dude, when you cuddle with your shorty, do you do the tuck and roll to get your arm loose?
Nah,
because I'm the type of nigga I like to sleep on my side, so I can't do that whole cuddling shit that whole entire night. How shorties be wanting you to do it.
I do the cuddle for the movie or whatever we doing, and then we switch. I'll be little spoon. Like I'm not. You not fucking my arm up.
You fuck with the little spoon. You feel me? A lot of niggas don't want to admit that I love little spoon me, man. You feel me? Hug up on me. You feel me?
She be hugging your thigh. You like 6'9", nigga.
Just grab a little piece of the waist. You feel me? Come on, mom. Make me feel special. Make me feel loved. Yeah, caress me.
But my only child is kicking because it's like little spoon for like whatever 20-30 minutes. Once I'm ready to sleep, I do the double roll over, so I'm out of it. Like I get out of the submission hold in WWE. Like okay, I'll see you in the morning. I can't. I don't know. But yeah, cuddling was stupid. I remember the first girl that wanted to cuddle when I was like 16, 17. I was just like, this is dumb. I thought I was broken. I'm like, why nobody ever talk about your arm going to sleep and you over here trying to get motion back? You get up like you got shot in the back. You can't try to throw your arm over to pick up your phone or something. How that work? Like that's dumb.
Yo, this might not go well, but you know what I hate? I hate the whole I'm head on the lap shit. Don't do that, mama, if you're not sucking dick. I'm sorry. Yeah. I hate the whole head on the lap shit. I'm good for cuddling. I love to cuddle. Get up on me, get inside me. I know how girls just want to be up in your skin. That's how girls be acting. Like they just want to be.
Oh, I was about to say, get inside you. Wait a minute, hold the phone.
No.
Tomatoes.
No. Like they want to be attached to your hip when they cuddle. I love that shit. But like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. You put your head on my meat and like. You not like that shit is uncomfortable because now I have to sit here and especially if you just started fucking with a chick, you gotta not be like a horn dog. So you just like try not to make your dick get hard. So you just like, all right, be cool. You feel me? Don't do that.
I mean, what's the problem? Like your dick, like why are you here? I am a boy, Samantha. This happens.
You feel me? Because you don't want to, especially when a sex scene pop up. We watching Scandal, going old school throw show, and Fizz is tearing up Olivia. It shit
Fizz wasn't.
Poke her in the side of her head.
Let's
Like,
be real. Let's be real. She's supposed to get with Jake. We could talk about it. Fizz was terrible. That nigga was married, stepping out on his wife openly. Like, he was OD. Jake, remember when Jake pulled us to the side? Was like, listen here, bitch. I understand that you love that nigga, but you don't. Every time you want to get that pussy, who you come see? He don't know you like I know you. You just lost in a physical attraction or whatever mental fucked up link y'all had. Jake was talking his shit. I was like, damn. Then they put that nigga in jail.
I understand why the president didn't want to leave his wife, because that he's still the president. He's still trying to.
He hit it with the okey doke. That nigga, this move has been used for the last 7 decades, probably longer than that. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my wife.
7 decades.
A week later, yeah, I'm gonna leave my wife. A month later, yeah, I'm gonna leave my wife. 6 years later, yeah, we just want the kids to get through college. 10 years later, she found.
Did she get pregnant? Did he impregnate her one at a time?
I don't think she kept it. I don't remember. She ain't had no babies at the end, from what I remember. That last season of Scandal was ass. I think I skipped the last 2 and just watched the series finale. I know it killed a couple people. Yo, Shonda Rhimes, you really you violated television. Like, you did good with black characters and bring in diversity, but you got every show don't need a sex scene. She was it was like plot, fuck, plot. I was like, yo, Sandra, you ODing. And it was like, for some odd reason, the gay sex scenes was a little more graphic than the traditional. Maybe that's because I'm a heterosexual male, so I was kind of like, oh, damn, y'all ODing. But, I mean, that's something I feel like a lot of people, if you pay attention to TV now, it's like every show has wild, unnecessary. Euphoria is about, think about the Euphoria is supposed to be about 16, 17-year-old kids. And they just walking around fucking doing drug take. I was like, yo, when you really put that in your mind, that shit is weird as fuck to be watching.
But the reason why I brought that up is because a lot of people were saying how the first season they show a lot of women bodies. They're showing a lot of women.
They were
bodies
showing dick too. I feel like I saw a dick. No,
I
saw a titty.
The second season, from what I'm hearing, first scene they let nigga taking a shit. You see his meat sling. I'm like, that had nothing to do with the scene.
The first scene in season 2 was legit some old fat guy getting his dick sucked, and they showed his dick as this lady shot him in the leg. The first scene of season 1, I feel like it was in the boys' locker room after whatever sport they play, and I was just like, yo, why am I looking at HBO really be on that shit too? Because they just show unnecessary dick. It don't even, why? Why do I give a fuck about this?
I'm just like I understand you want to have the equal, representation, but we can all agree that women body are just more pleasurable to look at, regardless of what you're into. A women's anatomy
or just don't
is
do the fucking,
much more pleasant to see.
Or just don't do the fucking scene. What do titties got to do with dragons? How much was they fucking on Game of Thrones? Think about that. Was I mad? Not all the time, but sometimes I'm like, nigga, I don't give a fuck who fucking who. Who is the fucking Night King? Who won't be on the iron? Tell the fucking story. You don't see Dragon Ball Z stopping the action and go show Bulma's titties. Like, goddamn.
Not Bulma's titties.
I mean, we as niggas, all your niggas done seen cartoon titties. Hentai was life when you was in 6th, 7th grade.
Nah, that shit kind of scarred me a little bit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Nah, that tentacle porn shit, bro. I was like, bro, what type of shit?
I was like, this cartoon bitch is a writer. Wait a minute.
I ain't gonna lie, because I saw some technical. I'm like, yo, how the fuck did this nigga wrap around the whole body in her vagina and there's a lot of tentacle right in her mouth? It's a dick tentacle. I'm just like, all right, bro, this shit not hitting.
But you finished watching that shit, at least until you was finished, if you know what I mean.
I switched to the give myself a little English dub one. You feel me? The regular kind and hentai shit. You feel me? Not the monsters and shit, like the office worker, and then she's a little freak on the low, but then it took the guy to unleash the shit, unleash the freak out of her type shit. Yo, that's the type of shit.
You realize hentai was dead in the the metaverse before all of this shit, because you really had every layer of hentai. You had action hentai, comedy hentai, slice of life hentai. All the anime shows.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm saying hentai anime, but then you also had the hentai, all the shit, whatever you wanted to live, and that's probably why all these kids nowadays be onto their anime shit, because they following characters in all these different realms. Think about it,
bro. The popular animes now all of them is about, most of the main girls got big titties and they over sexualize the girl in the animes. Like, what's the anime that's like popping that they over sexualize? Deadly Sins.
Yeah, sure. They it's bare titties, like fucking huge shits. Even though Netflix.
How to not to raise a demon lord. It's all about the girl titties and stuff like that, and him sleeping with the girls at night, but he doesn't touch them because he's not that type of guy. It's over. They do that in regular anime.
I told you
that should be crazy.
Anime was in the metaverse before all of this shit, bro.
But you know what I like about anime? Everybody's jacking it now. Like, I ain't gonna lie, women are kind of forced to acknowledge our love for anime now. Because before, back in the days, if you even mention you watch anime, besides like Dragon Ball Z, besides like some very notable ones, you was labeled a loser. Nah, I can't fuck with a nigga that watch anime. Now girls just hop on the scene. Now anime is like a requirement to date certain women. Now girls are just able to do it.
Let me ask this question though. How many of these girls you think be lying? They don't watch this shit. Or they not really about it. They doing it to get, you know, I'm gonna catch them. Niggas gonna love me. I like anime and I got big titties. We could cosplay. I'm like, shit. I see no lies told. Like, I know you don't really fuck. Every time you start,
like, trap me. Trap me.
As soon as you get she watch one anime a year and that's it. Yo, what happened to all that shit she was posting? Remember your Tumblr back in the day? You used to post all these shits. I got your ass, didn't I? Yes, I guess you did.
Come on, you could trap me with anime. That's how you want to trap Brezzy. Anime, some good food. Shit, you might get a ring out of my ass with that. I'm telling you right now, and watching anime or watching like content with your lover is, I don't know what type of love language that is, but that sign me up. Sign me up. Like, you know what I do like is when a woman shows like she's into what you into. She's willing. I think we mentioned this in the toxic topic later on.
We've had this conversation a couple times.
Yeah, I think once they hit a Patreon exclusive. But yeah, when a woman shows like, yo, she's willing to be a part of your world. Because I feel like constantly, and I think I said this before, I think guys always have to, in some shape or form, assimilate into a woman's world, at least in the beginning, at least in the courting stage, so you can reel her in.
No lie though, when you do that shit, you be finding some bomb ass shows. So even if y'all break up, you still be trying to check on what the show, how the shit was going. Like,
hey, how you thought I got into Scandal? I was trying to get some pussy.
I was about to say it. The Food Network, nigga, shit. You know, the shorty watch the Food Network. She good. She good in your book. You gotta be there watching Chop, complaining like, I bet you they cut the black guy. Nah, or put the head on it. Don't put head on it. Let's see. Either you win or you win. I don't give a fuck.
Nah, it's bad when you start watching reality shows and you start really getting into it. You be like, God damn, like, she really put me onto this shit.
Like, how long I gotta watch?
Fuck with it.
Be sitting here like trying to front like you don't watch 90 Day Fiance and Say Yes to the Dress and shit. And you just be like, yo,
you feel me? Real House of Atlanta.
Like, yeah, like this bitch Brenda bugging, but shit, that's an ugly ass dress. You just be saying like, she be like, what you said? Nothing. Can we watch the game, please? No, please. No, don't rush now. Nah, it's halftime. Go ahead, watching that shit mad hard.
Come on now. So basically, it's great to see when your partner or you just tune in and go into your partner's world and see what they fuck with and see what they enjoy. I'm not, and then, with me saying that, I'm not asking you to fall in love with it or make it your own, but as long as you are able to understand this is your partner's thing, that shit is attractive.
Fact. Or just sit in the room with your video game and shit. It's fine. As long as you're there. There's going to be some shit that catch you.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Don't be watching me playing Call of Duty. And
I'm talking about like the Switch and shit.
What the fuck going on?
Yeah, I've never had that happen, thankfully, because I feel like that's weird. Like I said, my only child sense is kicking so many times. I'll be like, what the fuck? Why? What is the point of this? Why are you sitting behind me? I just want to watch you. Do what? I'm breathing.
But women just want to be in your bubble. They just want to be in your space. They just want to do that. So, it's something like you just have to learn how to just accept. Just let them just.
I ain't never had that till when I was a kid. I had to learn that the hard way. Like I used to just look like, what the fuck is you doing? Like what? Like go do something.
You don't got a hobby? Like
yeah, take the computer. Go read a book. Here, I can recommend you 70. I got a book. Like, that was just my selfish. Like, I was just the only child come out a lot. That's what I was like. Wait, what you doing? Why you watching me play the game?
So how did you get out of your only child like behavior?
nigga, that shit come and go like with like the depression, nigga. That shit pop up when it want to. I just had to remember, like, all right, nigga, you're not by yourself no more. Even with like students and shit, I'm like, oh shit, I'm trying to teach. Oh, you crying? I guess I gotta care. What's up? You feel me? Just learn from experience. Realize, ooh, she made you mad, but was you mad because she did something, or was you just mad because you was being a little only child brat? And I'm like, oh, I'm probably being a brat. Let me go sit my ass down. And then you apologize. So you know, niggas know how to say sorry. Niggas know how to say.
Because I was watching the Tim Chantarantу podcast, and he's the only child himself, but he says that since he's the only child, he always had to deal with stuff internally before he'd be able to talk to people. Is that something that you go through being only child?
Absolutely. Niggas be like, how you so calm, nigga? Because I had to deal with it in my head. You know, I remember turning to the emo stage, turning to the fucking wall, like, fuck this shit. I'm going to figure it out. It's all right. Why you don't love me? Like, I've been through all of that shit as an only child. It's like, who you talk to? All your contemporaries in your house is like 30 years older than you. Like, you could talk, and as you get older, you could probably talk to them. They respect you more, but at first, like, oh, man, you a kid. You know, parents especially, we talk about all this emotional growth people need now. Shit, it's like back then, it's like, yeah, you don't worry about grown folk shit. Go play your game.
What?
Go to the park. Yeah. Like, I'm hurting inside. I want to die, Mom.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I understand now. Seeing my nieces and nephews and seeing what they thinking is a big deal. I'm looking at them like, you don't have no idea that life is about to fuck you the fuck up right now in the future. But I have to realize and be like, yo, I was a kid at that one time. Something that's so small was like big in my world. So I always have to remind that because I'd be looking at them. I'm like, yo, you had it way better than I had. The fuck are you over here complaining for, a little nigga? Like, you better suck it up.
Niggas rolling up having meetings. Like, you know what this bitch grandma had the nerve to do? Like, what the fuck?
You know what I mean? Like, yo, I didn't get to touch a video game or a TV until the weekend. Nigga, you come home on your phone, nigga, off TikTok and playing videos and playing games and shit. You good.
I'm about to say,
I wish I had that.
Let a nigga come home with a 75, just looking at me like, oh, you know you ain't going nowhere. What the fuck do you mean? I can't go nothing. School and home.
These kids don't even like outside no more. So it's like, fact. I remember back then, that's how you could have had me in punishment. Like, yo, you can't go outside. Oh shit! When the gang was outside with the bikes and shit,
then you had to yell out the window. Nothing was worse than when your mother went to the door. He ain't coming out. Oh fuck, Mom! I'm gonna hear about this shit in 30 days when my sentence is over. Like, damn, you couldn't just say I was sick. Like, you couldn't just take that L. But parents, high key, not even low key, high keys love embarrassing the fuck out their kids. If you was the only child, you knew he was gonna get that shit because you know you was their friend. Your parents like, I gotta watch this little nigga. We gonna do a lot of shit together. And the first thing they do is tell all that embarrassing shit. You know, I caught Rashad in the bathroom beating his dick. Wait a minute. Why did you feel like this was the right thing to do in this place? My grandmama is sitting right there. And she just, it's okay, baby. I understand. No, you shouldn't understand.
See, facts. I know you was young once, but I don't care. Do not know
different. You have internet porn.
Nah, speaking of that shit, when you find your parents' stash, yo.
The gold rush. My father was a G. I give him that. He was like, yo, take what you want. Nigga, I went home with folders. I took remember that big ass, like the little box that you open that your parents used to have all they CDK shit?
Yeah.
Nigga, I took all my mother's CDs and threw them shits out. I kept like 4, and I just had a crate full of them shits. That's how I discovered some of the goats.
I remember when I found the VCR tape of it. Had it all the way in the back. I'm like, yo, what this? I put it in. Oh, already played. I was like, oh shit. I had to quickly duck.
Like, this is not your first rodeo. Hold on. This is not, I don't see, where's the FBI warning? Everybody know tapes start with FBI warnings.
Yo, I was like, I was so surprised because, you know, my mom was a child, a church going woman and everything, always talking about the Lord. I'm like, oh, this is what you be preaching at night. This is what you get.
You hear Lil Jon, ski, like, God damn it, they're out here just wilding.
And then my pops had this blank CD. It was just like a white cover.
Nigga, it was never no titles. You ain't know it was a bootleg. It was a blank. You know what it was.
Son, yo, bro, I ain't gonna lie.
When you could play the DVDs on the PlayStation 2 and 3, nigga, and the Xbox.
Oh,
let moms go to work during summertime. Oh, nigga, I was
Boy,
just sitting here with my leg crossed. Like, let me see what I want to watch.
TMI. When I first learned I could beat off son, that summer was a summer.
Yo, absolutely. It's like, what is this urge? Why every time I sit down and my dick brush against something, it hurt? What's happening, Grandma?
That summer was lit. When I was like, oh, any little thing. What?
Nigga, remember the cable box that had the unlock, that had the Spice Channel? It was the 2 channels after Cartoon Network, nigga.
Boy, son. Even stars after night shit, when they do the softcore porn, they wasn't show no real intercourse, but they would do like
they show titties naked, and they take them titties out because I'm trying to see them. AM to the PNW. I need
don't lie. Luckily, my mom doesn't listen to this. One lie. I bought the channel and then blame it on the neighbors like, yeah, niggas stealing cables.
Nah, I was supposed to. When I got them DVDs, you know what's funny? I got the DVDs at like 15, and I'm moving weight, go to college. My mother came. She's like, "You not gonna take your CD collection?" She's like, "I know it's in there." I was like, "Oh, ain't this about a bitch? How long you know?" She's like, "Oh, I've been knowing when you was closing your door. You ain't never closed no doors in my house, but I let you rock." I was like, "Oh."
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I had the stone face lie when she approached me about it. I was like, yo, the neighbors, they've been doing that a lot lately. They've been stealing I've been hearing about a bunch of neighbors' cables getting stolen and getting extra charges on their bills.
Like, Ma, you know, they scamming everybody, steal cable. How long we got it for, though? How long we got it for? I meant to order wrestling. I'm sorry, Grandma, but wait a minute.
You feel me? Because, back then, if you knew the guy, you knew the person that would be able to, jailbreak your cable box, it was lit. But
I give you all the extra channels, nigga. Pops pull up with the box. I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Oh, this shit free. Hold on.
What?
And you had some shit you was supposed to be watching on last. I don't know. I want to know if parents knew about that shit. I mean, they know now, of course, they going to front. I'm like, you know what I was doing when I was watching Toonami? You remember Toonami was popping back in the day, and and it went on until 2:00. And at 2:00, he was like, let's see what's on HBO. Titties.
Bruh. I remember when we had it in the living room. We had the cable box in the living room, and then I stood up mad late, and then BET Uncut came on.
Niggas said it must be an angel.
I need a tip drill.
Nigga, fucking Disco Inferno video. I was like, Nick Cannon. That's Nick Cannon. That's little Nicholas. Yeah, that nigga in the strip club. I was like, that's how they give it up. Like, so there are videos for these songs. We just can never watch them.
Man. What a time, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I love the internet and I love that we have access to so much shit, but that's the problem. We have access to too much shit. Like back in the days, you really had to go search to get access to certain things and you had to work hard for it and you felt proud about your accomplishment. Now you could just easily pull up anything and find the answer.
That's a fact.
Like niggas wasn't really out here sneaking porn and shit like that.
Nigga, you had to try to figure out what the show title was. You had to go back to the TV guide to try to. You remember when the internet had to be connected to the phone line, nigga?
Oh yeah.
And it was always your aunt or your grandparent, somebody that didn't understand that. So you over here trying to do whatever you doing. I'm trying to get on the phone. You can't do that right now. I'm on the internet. Mom's gonna be home soon. Relax.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. Them chat rooms, AOL chat rooms, bro. You go ASL, like what? Age, sex, location, and y'all be
sorry.
Bro, y'all young. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all youngers don't know nothing about that. They got
Snapchat. Ooh, it disappears. No, it really doesn't. Stupid.
What?
Can't wait for your mama to see what you was doing. Over here trying to
wait, what time we at?
47 minutes. What's your phone?
Oh shit. We not trying to give him a 2-hour app.
We did it yesterday. Fuck it. I bet you it's like an extended talk session. After you started real dark, I was real like, oh, where the fuck are we going with this?
I told you I was gonna switch it up. I was gonna, we had to give them a little serious. Then we gonna, But you wanna do the song of the week?
I mean, I was having fun, but I guess whatever.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro. They complain about when we give them 2 hours. You feel me?
Friday night. I mean, I ain't get paid when I go back to work on Monday. I'll have my check clear. It's about to be like fuck it, whatever. I'm playing myself.
Hey, well, guys, in the next following clip, you're gonna hear the 2 exclusive Patreon episodes. Please go subscribe to that. If you do like how we was shooting the breeze this episode, please let us know because I love this. You feel me? So let us know how you like this episode. And thank y'all for all the birthday wishes. And we'll be back next week with one episode.
We'll be back shortly.
You feel me? You know what it is already. If you have any branding deals, business opportunity, email us at thismightnotgo@gmail.com. Please follow us on all social media. And I'm the host with the most, B Brezzy, aka Poppy Size Zone.
It's your boy Slick Grayson. Y'all be great. We see y'all soon.
No.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well.
This might not go.
Distinct beats.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always say it's something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Recording in progress.
Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your boy Slick Grayson.
It's your boy B Brezzy.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome to the extra toxic sections. You know, if you on Patreon, this is where you come to hear us talk some extra shit because low-key niggas got a tad bit of clout in the last couple months. And we not trying to just turn off everybody, but if you really do enjoy that last 20-minute segment where we just get extra toxic and get kind of crazy, this is where you will find it. Yes, we became those niggas that make you pay for some of our wilder moments, but that's because we're putting our brand at risk.
Facts.
But this first extra toxic topic, honestly, it's funny because we were just literally just bullshitting. Like, what you want to talk about this week? And it's been a while since we've had one of these since, I was sick. I'm doing better, as you can tell. My energy back. I was cursing at kids today. Not cursing, but fuck it. I curse at my students. I don't care.
Fuck them kids.
If you pay for this, you can know the real slick. But we talking about porn, and not in no homo, not no crazy. But we wasn't talking about porn stars or nothing. But we just talking about why do girls hate on the fact that dudes watch porn? And then even deeper, why some girls be fronting if a guy watches porn is cheating? Let's be honest, bro. Let's talk about it, cause I've been called all kinds of nasty. I ain't gonna front. I consider myself a porn aficionado. I don't think I have a habit, but I can see a booty cheek.
What's it called? How did you become a porn aficionado?
I became a porn aficionado. I've been watching porn since I was like 13. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Y'all pay for this. So sex has always been a big part of my identity. Not even the fact I'm not even gonna front like I got a high body count. I look like I should. I'm gonna be narcissistic, but my body count not that high. But I've always understood I've appreciated the elegance and essence of sex in the human body, right? But it's to the point. It was to the point where in relationships, girls like, let's watch porn. Let's be a little nasty, yeah. So we watch porn. She thinking this is my first go around. If I'm comfortable, I'm gonna be like, oh, I know that girl before the scene even come on. Who asked that is? Oh, I
got a Rolodex of porn stars.
Rolodex, nigga. Rolodex. I be knowing these hoes. I be like, oh shit, Jada Fight. She's like, it didn't even say her name. There weren't even credits. Oh, mama, this your first time around the block. They're like, oh, you so nasty. They want to tell their friends like they trying to porn shame me because I know who I like and I know I have a plethora of who and what I like to watch, right? But girls be acting like that shit. And then, I don't know what's worse. Because, yes, niggas do watch porn. I don't know a nigga that don't watch porn. But then it be girls on the time, they be retweeting all the nasty shit, all the mood pages, let me blow your back out. Shit. I just need my back cracked like a glow stick. And then when it come down to it, you want to shame a nigga for watching a little porn? Nigga, I don't like people knowing what I watch. I watch my shit in private. You go to the grocery store, what did I do? I beat my dick. Yes, I did. You going to a party? I'm not. Nah, babe, go ahead, have fun. What you at home doing? I'm beating my dick. And guess what? I'm probably going to drink a little something too. So when you come home, I can hit it too. But I'm making sure just in case you come home a little sloppy drunk and go to sleep. I got mine. I got mine as soon as you walked out the door. But girls be acting stingy. What's your take on that?
I think it's stupid for girls to think that we're cheating. You should be happy that we're beating our meat off to porn instead of going to get a lot of chick to beat our meat. I never understood that at all. And sometimes, as guys, let's be honest with you. Sometimes we don't want to fuck all the time. Especially if you got a pillow princess and you got to put in all the work, my nigga. Like, I just want to just rub one out, get that out the system. You feel me? It's like the post nut clarity just helps throughout the day. You feel stressed. You get the stressed out. You can see a little clearer. You might be a little tired depending on how hard you.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You be home by yourself, and somehow you don't rub 5-6 of them shit. So you like, wait a motherfucking minute here. Like, I didn't know I had this much in me today.
You feel me? But yeah, why? I don't understand that, because you know why? Some girls feel insecure, so they be like, "Oh, you want that bitch over me?" And it's like, no, we don't want that bitch over you. Nah. Like, dumbass, we're not here. We're not with you just for the sex. I don't understand. Like, yes, the sex is a plus, but obviously, if we made a fucking commitment towards you, that means we want you more than just sex. With these girls, we just want some bad bitch sucking dick, fucking and shit.
Doing all the nasty shit you don't want to do every day. Girls don't be wanting to suck dick every day. Let's be honest. Let's keep it buck.
You feel me? Y'all be having lock jaws and shit, like, trying
to play around.
And then sometimes your knees hurt and shit. Come on now.
I have to say, sometimes you don't want the thumb in your booty. I get it. I'm gonna watch the bitch that do, and I'm gonna go through it in my head like, shit, you ain't said nothing but a word. And I do see the rationale where it's like, porn might desensitize you. No, how much porn are you watching? I don't watch that shit every day. If I see something,
yeah, that's a fact.
I might check to see what dropped just in case some fire. Let me add this to the list. Shit I gotta watch later. But it's like, sex is everywhere. It's crazy because you really think about it. Like, the porn stars, only fan girls, them bitches is the new reality stars. More niggas know.
And then you can catch the shit on Twitter too. Oh Lord, that's Twitter.
You more likely to know Tiana Trump than you is whoever's on the reality shows nowadays. You feel me? Everybody know Tiana. Niggas can't tell you who was on Bad Girls Club season 94.
Give me a second. It's like when you talk about Tiana. Tiana, baby girl, if you ever hear this, I need parts on the gang. I need parts. Cause she be fucking some random niggas out here. I'll be like, where the fuck do y'all be me and her at? I'm about to take a trip to Cali or Atlanta, cause
she live in Maryland.
I don't know if you know Kaz. I don't know if you know who Kai is.
Kai and all of you. That nigga was, she posted the picture with that nigga. I was like, oh, these niggas is really, and he tried to lie. I was like, no, nigga, own your shit, bro. Own your shit.
He won that shit off of an E-date, my nigga. Off of E-date.
I saw.
We can do this E-date right here, mama. Come on, son. I'm tricking on that.
And what's crazy? Niggas be like shaming, like, you fucking a porn star. Nigga, have you seen her work? That's a masterpiece. I know I'm a nut. I know I'm coming crazy.
Oh my God! Like, I'm gonna have to back out the big three and get it popping with that. Matter of fact, get the Viagra in this bitch. If I ever get with a porn star, I'm gonna have to pop the Viagra because I need to feel all inside of it.
But it's like you said though. It's like you said though. Like, niggas is not like, sex for us is I don't want to say a sport, but it's not that heavy. A lot of for the girls that know that sex doesn't have to always be heavy. We appreciate you. Just like communication, honesty, protecting each other's bodies. You strapped up. Like, if I'm fucking around, I'm wearing condoms. If I'm not, if I'm out here and I just got my girl, like, I'm chilling. I'm shooting the club up. Like, you feel me? But it's just like, porn is a part of that. I guess maybe that is a deeper conversation we can have on a regular podcast. We talk about, like, the unjust push for sex as black youths and males in general, but specifically over sexualization of black people. But for the things of the toxic section, sometimes the niggas, like you said, when niggas don't, I'm not always trying to do all that romantic, intimate shit. And then, let's be real, ladies, again, sometimes y'all not trying to suck no dick. Sometimes y'all not trying to get it extra sloppy. Sometimes y'all be selfish and you want to kiss and hug and grab it and just want to sit on top of it. I'm like, bitch, this is not fun for me.
We just want to enjoy some nice things. Like, we obviously, you can't step out your relationship, so you just want to visualize yourself with some other things, just for memory's sake. Nothing to do. You're not going to act on it. You're not going to do it. You feel me? Just want to have it.
And like you said, that shit is everywhere. I can't scroll down Twitter. All I see is sports, fucking anime, fucking what else is up there? Sports betting,
stocks.
crypto stocks, and then bitches sucking dick. Literally, those are the only 6-7 things I see on my timeline.
I just have one thing though. What? If your niggas start talking like Wesley Pipes in the bed, you need to stop watching porn.
You nasty bitch, take this dick, bitch. Spread that ass, you dirty hoe.
Oh yeah, spread it out. Now Wesley Pipes, yo, we gotta say this on a lot of toxic segment about porn. Like the top 10 like trash talkers in the bed. Like Wesley Pipes be like, oh, you make that dick disappear. I'm like, yo, this nigga, yo, I can't watch a scene with this nigga, yo.
That's a fact. I watch my shit on mute half the time because I just like these niggas be saying some wild shit, bro. Or like you can tell when the bitches be faking it, and I just like, yo, bro, I'm not here for that. I'm not like, yo, why you out here just, oh yes, daddy, yes, fuck me, daddy, no. What's not funny, but you seen the video with the shorty that said she got like partial paralysis from porn because she was they always want to do that pile driver position, and they said she lost like it's not funny, but it's just like what the fuck?
What?
Yo, I gotta find the video. Shorty definitely said she was like in pile driver, and I'm like some of them positions they don't work. I be laughing because the porn star girls be saying shit like, oh. And you can tell I watch porn. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, porn girl like, oh, yeah, nah. Like, them big dicks, they hurt. I'm like, yeah. All you niggas that think y'all over here mandingo, bitches don't really like that shit. They only say that to make their little dick boyfriend jealous. So.
Facts. So, yeah. So, I mean, like, we watching porn. I think a good way to judge if you watch too much porn, if you start bringing a lot of porn shit
into the bedroom,
into your crib, into your bedroom, like, you know, the power driver shit. I ain't gonna do all that. Niggas doing a helicopter in the coochie. I saw one point when a nigga had her and then spin around. I'm like, all right, we're done now. This is too much now. But yo, porn is healthy for the relationship, bro. Porn is healthy, and women, y'all can look at porn too. Like, yo, just don't think I'm gonna be out here dicking you down like that, though. You feel me?
Them niggas got fluffers and they take pills and shit. Look, baby, I told you got 7 minutes. Get what you can get. I ain't gonna front. You gonna enjoy these 7 minutes. But unless I'm off the big three, I'm off the tequila, who, you know, is one of them nights. A standard session is compact and to the point, but I'm going to get you right. And if you count foreplay, I get you to 37 minutes.
That's a great way to end it.
Yeah. But yo, it's your boy Slick.
Your boy B Brezzy.
Well, extra toxic. We here. We outside.
Try to tell them we up next, you can't stop that. This your favorite podcast. Every show is lit, baby. You know what we finna do. Slick gon' talk that slick talk, he gon' get political. Okay. Do not switch topics, niggas is toxic. Poppy shots don't always saying something wrong, but if you don't like it, what we saying, nigga, oh well. We try to tell you, baby, this might not go well. This might not go. Hey, that's it. One take. We're not even doing it again. Keep that. That's the one.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Slick Grayson.
Your boy B Brezzy.
Welcome to the Patreon exclusive toxic sections, y'all. Yo, as you know, we started out with my voice. That means you pay for this shit, so we gonna get it in. We got a couple joints for y'all today, man. We got 2 of these dropping tonight. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. B just called me out of nap. It's like, my boy, we ain't drop an extra Patreon session last week. We gotta do one. I was like, all right, what you want to talk about, nigga? Because if not, I'm going to sleep. I thought we was going to talk about titties, but then he wanted to do as he.
I mean, we could. I mean, it's exclusive content.
It's fine.
We could drop all this.
Now let's get it in. Let's go.
All right. So, you know, we was reviewing stuff that we sent each other to talk about because, you know, we do a little research here. You know, we just don't come up with random topics in our heads and talk shit about. So we actually do. So I just remembered Slick sent a TikTok video of this girl basically disagreeing with a guy. But overall, the whole context of the video is basically the man says, I booked us a trip. And she says, oh, can you book us a separate room? and I'm over here confused as shit. And they went through, and then me and him was having a pre-production, and this went through a whole discussion of just like, yo, women, I love y'all dearly, and I'm gonna continue loving y'all. But y'all can't keep selling me a bullshit deal and expect me to buy it. Like, yo, what are we doing in this generation now? Because it is going to be a little rant. Is I feel like outside of the dating aspect, I'm all for women empowerment. Get your equal rights, girl. Get your equal opportunity. Get your equal paying job. Get more leadership position. I hope to be alive to see a female president. I'm allowed to see a female vice president, especially a black one. So I'm happy for that. Okay, don't do that to Kamala Harris. I know she's not with the niggas like that, but she at least a black woman. I'm happy to see all things that women are doing, especially, Dobby, who is the leader of Black Effect Network, the president. There's a lot of women in charge now, and I'm excited for that. So I don't disagree in that aspect. But in the dating world, long story short, y'all got us fucked up, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Y'all got us fucked up. Cause Slick, it feels like I'm at a car salesman. I'm at a car lot, and the salesman is trying to sell me a hoopty and telling me the shit is brand new. And I'm supposed to just accept it without no questions asked. Don't look at the Carfax. Don't see what accident it's been. Don't check the check engine light. You're supposed to accept this because it's a car. And I mean, like, you can't sell me a bad deal. And that's how I feel with the dating society now. A lot of women are selling us bad fucking deals. And for a guy who is, I would like to think, introspect in some way and likes to think about shit, I can't accept the bullshit, Slick. I can't. What's your thoughts? Because I'm about to go on a whole other rant over here. I'm about because this shit pisses me off, bro. How the hell you telling us? I tell you, we book a trip. You say, let me get a lot of room, and you saying I should respect you to get in a lot of room.
Correction. She said, book us a trip and get me a sec. That's what she said. That's just context is everything. Go ahead. Sorry.
Why do you, if you can't stay in the same room with the guy, or you don't even think of preparing to give up the buns first of all, consent, by the way, all about consent. Let's put that out there. You feel me? Equally. If you don't even feel comfortable of sleeping in the same bed with him, or let alone give him the same cheeks, why do you feel so comfortable accepting a trip from a guy like that for?
Instagram.
Going out. Go ahead.
Instagram. Clout. Carry on. Sorry.
And first of all, the guy's because my rule about booking trips is like I need to hit at least one time before I even because I don't know why unless it's like a squad trip and then you're part of, you're mutual friends with my mutual friends and I invite you out there. But that's different though. That's a group trip. So of course I'm not expecting anything. Of course I'm gonna try when I'm out there. Don't get fucked up. I'm gonna try respectfully, but obviously a group trip, I'm not gonna really do too much. I'm not gonna expect it or whatnot. And also I'm not gonna expect us to sleep in the same bed. But if me and you are talking, and this is a dead horse that we be beating on even on our main page and whatnot. But we haven't been talking for a minute. Why am I bringing you to a country that we didn't have sex yet for? Why am I doing that? So it's a little blame because I really want to know, because it's at this point now, Slick, I really want to see these guys that these girls are talking about that actually booking these trips, booking a separate room just to be in the same space as this woman. Because there got to be something incredible about this girl for you to sit here and go through all this hula hoop for.
No, it don't.
All right, go ahead, Slick, because I've been talking for a minute.
I was gonna let you keep going. I just like chiming in and being like, nah, I like ad-libbing. I can see how the Migos is successful. Nah, it doesn't have to be, because I say this all the time. Niggas have no game. And even niggas with game, sometimes they press too hard on women they have no business pressing for. You feel me? So it's like, I can't talk to you, but I got money. Let's go on a trip. Or you want your own room? Cool. Not to mention the fact that a lot of niggas feel entitled, and but then on the flip side, you're entitled to this. If I'm taking you somewhere, I'm entitled, but she's like, "Oh, I don't like him, but I want this trip, I want this meal, I'ma go he gonna get me my room. Like, so now you feel entitled to go on this trip because you feel like you deserve it for whatever's going on in your life. But now you not trying to, it's a disconnect. I'm not saying you're entitled to anything, but it's like, why would you go on a trip with somebody you don't like? As a man, why are you fronting an extra G, whether you got it or not, for somebody obviously doesn't want to be in your company? And some people are like, just because I don't want to sleep in the same bed as you, don't mean I don't want your company. But you don't appreciate my company enough to want to stay with you. You appreciate my company enough that I could pay out of pocket for you to go on a trip, but not for us to spend time in the same room. Not as for, and it's like it could be two queen beds. I guess it could theoretically, right? But again, why are people so in such a rush? And
I hear echo.
Yeah, echo. I don't hear one.
Yeah. Go ahead.
You good?
Yeah.
Hopefully, I don't hear no echo. I don't think there's an echo. But how do you justify going somewhere with somebody who you don't like? I don't want to go to lunch with somebody I don't like, or get on a train with somebody I don't like. So why would I ever want to be with? And girls always talk about, it's not all women too. I'm sorry, but a lot of women always, chat. Oh, I deserve to be flown out. But don't you want to be flown out by the right person? I hate when I see posts and comments and shit about, people on vacation, and it's obvious that it's somebody they're not supposed to be there with, or some shit. So they don't want people to know who they with. Privacy is cool, but it's like, I don't think I've been on vacation with one woman, and then that one woman was my girl. Like, I'm throwing that shit on the gram because everybody sees that that's my woman. You feel me? Just going somewhere for the sake of going for fun, especially if you're trying to get somebody to float that price for you, and you're not trying to have no interaction with them, that's trash. Why are you there? How about, all right, I'll meet you. Like you said, if it's a group trip, that's cool. Or find somebody you actually have a connection with. Because I guarantee you might not be at the 5-star resort in Jamaica, but the 4-star get just as popping. You might not want to spend your money out of pocket, but I guarantee you're going to have a lot more fun. Because guess what? When you do go somewhere with somebody who you not fucking with like that, that person's going to feel entitled. It's not going to be, oh, I'm just here and I'm going on this excursion. No, you guys are going to have to do some shit together. And if you say you're not, you're wild. I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about spending time, going to dinners, having massages. But the stink ass women that's out there that's saying, oh no, girl, I ain't gonna do that. Then how the fuck are you there? Think about that. You talked about the dating dynamic changing. I agree. I see it changing. I see that there's a lot of beautiful, independent women out there who, they were raised as the prize and to work hard. They don't need a man and get what you can. I respect the game. Because in our generation, a lot of guys were raised to think that, you got to treat your lady like a queen. You got to, put her first. But the emphasis on that word was your lady. If it's not your lady, why are you doing it? And ladies, yes, go get yours. But then when that guy feels entitled to say something outlandish to you, remember, you took the bread. You took the bread and tried to run off. You feel me, for lack of better words. When that man is blowing up your phone, feeling like he's entitled to your time, you are creating that space because you are taking that. Not a lot of women, I know a lot of them wouldn't even do this shit. Even though I have heard stories of women going out with niggas they have no interest in being in, but they just want them on their arm, they got bread. I'm like, that's corny. That's corny. Because, like, what are y'all doing? You having an experience, but you also got to share that experience with somebody you don't like. What if you go out to the club, or you in AC, and you having the time of your life, and this nigga with you, but you see some other Chris Brown looking ass nigga that you want to be with, and now that nigga like, nah, she with me. Now it's a whole issue. You feel me?
Yeah, bro.
It just causes
so much.
Go ahead. It just causes so much chaos and confusion, and it's all because everybody want to live that Instagram, social media life. Oh yeah, I'm on this island, girl, but they ain't tell you there with Uncle Ben old ass, like, or this lurch looking nigga, like, and that's a real thing. Like, I want to be somewhere with somebody whose time out of company, even if we beefing at the moment. I'm like, I still would rather not. There's a short list of people I'd rather be here with, and probably half of them is famous. And I'll never get to know them. You feel me? Like, that's the shit y'all gotta look for. Like, that shit corny. That whole fly me out, give me a room. Like, nigga, you want me to spend $4,000 so you can have fun? Get a fucking job.
Now. And then it goes into our whole. If you listen to episode 57, which you should, out on a major platform, it's all about the first date. I realized, like, even with that TikTok sound, we're talking about a first date, getting to know someone. Like, dates now is not even getting to know someone. It's more so about
the flex.
About the flex. Or where did he take you out for the flex? Oh, he took you to Olive Garden. Oh, he don't care about you, sis. Unless he took you to, you feel me? If he took you to Applebee's. But I'm like, isn't we dating to see if we're compatible with one another?
I'm about to say, like, I actually want to spend my time with you. You actually like hanging out with me. I'm not just trying to be a fool nigga. I'm just not trying to be the nigga. Whenever I hit you up, it's something special. So now you want to go, but you don't like me. What's the point? What is the point? Why
especially the fool niggas, we know the girls have snitched on themselves constantly over years about the fool nigga. They all know they have a nigga who they will sit here and go out on a date. They have no type of energy. They don't have no energy to entertain that person. Don't want to be with that person at all, but will go on that date.
I was to say,
just to
that restaurant, to that basketball game, to that experience that they not used to. So literally, you using it to boost your lifestyle. And I mean, on the reciprocation point, that nigga's having you out as some arm candy to build up his, his persona as well. Like, I got the bread, I got shorty with me. Take a picture of her foot and shit. She taking pictures of her glass at dinner or at the game.
I ain't gonna hold you. So the niggas some of the girls that I know who have fool niggas, them niggas be really interested in them.
I'm about to say it. Somebody's feeling something. Whether it's
most of the time it's the niggas that be feeling them, because I know a couple niggas who try to do their best foot forward. Yeah, I'm gonna take her to this spot. I'm gonna take her this. So whole time in her head, she not interested in you at all.
Boy,
and that shit is something that hurts as a guy to understand. Like, because you're like, damn, I'd rather you tell me you're not interested instead of not only I'm wasting my time, but I just dropped $200 or $300 on a date
to spend some time with you. You over here on your phone the whole time. You feel me?
Or that you're not going to fuck with me after all. You think, or you're just gonna play that cat and mouse game. You're gonna talk to me just enough so you know that I'll stay around.
Yep.
And if I need something, I'm gonna hit you up. And this is not to shit on women, because we can have plenty of toxic segment talking about.
And we also talking about the flaws of men in this circumstance as well. That's another point that's being made. Like, don't fresh and fit us.
Yeah, I mean, because we're not talking about specific type of women. We generalize it for all races of women. But the reason why I wanted to have this topic to talk about is just like for women. I just want women to own up. I don't want to say to their bullshit, because that's not the right word. I want women to own up.
If you want men to own up to their bullshit, there's a certain level of bullshit you have to own as well. It can't be one-sided. It cannot be one-sided.
And understand that do not cover our eyes with bullshit. Don't sit here and talk about how dating is trash and like us guys, we have and make it perceived like we're like we have everything in this dating, when this whole dating shit is not only for you guys, but y'all constantly change the rules to benefit you guys, and y'all keep constantly stripping our stuff. Because like, even back in the days, even with the double standard of us guys able to fuck girls and get away with it and not be labeled as a hoe. Yes, if girls in the days did that and they get labeled as hoes, but y'all forget to understand, y'all forget to acknowledge the other double standards in the past that y'all get too. We had to court you, we had to provide, we had to pay for everything. You wasn't allowed to touch not a damn. So now we kind of forcing women to do that now because of the whole equal shit. But y'all had the choice. Y'all had double standards even in that regard. So now y'all stripping all of our advantages and double standards while maintaining yours, and while acquiring new advantages, and then expect us guys to be like, okay, yeah, we're just going to accept it. It's like I said with the used cars, man. It's like, bro, I can't. I'm looking at this as a bad deal, and you can't convince me to accept this deal.
You're not going to tell me a Honda Civic is a Mercedes Benz fucking whatever. You feel me?
Come on, that's what I'm saying. I'm just like, bro, you selling me a horrible deal and telling me I should just accept it with no questions or acts. And then when I ask you, and then y'all kind of, and this is kind of gaslighting on women. Ooh, let me turn the switch up on them. Because when we do ask y'all questions, y'all make it seem like we're questioning y'all whole existence. Like the whole, what do you bring to the table? Women do the exact same thing. They don't say it as us guys as what we bring to the table. They don't say it like that. But they do make sure they
scouting.
Talk about
scout. It's a scout.
They do put a scouting list, and they do say little things on the internet to make sure, like, yo, you better have this, that, and that before you come up and approach me.
This nigga better have a whip, a job, a crib, can't sleep on the floor. Be able to take me out, be able and it's like I said, like guys also have our shit was like, oh, cook, clean, look good, guac 3000, all that shit. And it's like at the end of the day, it's reciprocity because it's like on the end is one side, again, female empowerment is awesome, but it's like you also have to be logical, like as every I think this kind of stands out in like a lot of black movies too, like the prominent female character is like the boss at everything, but then why does her romantic life stuck? Because no nigga wants to deal with that shit in his home. You feel me? No matter how much you love that person, I'm thinking you seen Think Like a Man, right?
Yeah.
Think Like a Man. Was it Taraji's character? She was the boss lady. She was used to being successful, having to excel. She met a regular nigga who really liked her, and
the chef.
And she fucked it over because she thought she wanted to be with the nigga that had all the bread, and until she realized they had nothing in common. But she still was going to dinner and dating the nigga and just bored out her fucking mom, but had those experiences, and it was hurt when the chef ain't want to fuck with her. It's the same thing. It's literally the same thing in these conversations because as a guy, again, for a lot of us, raised primarily by our mothers, so your mom's, that hurt that she felt, especially if your pops wasn't around, she gonna hit you over the head with that all the time. Don't you talk down to women? Don't you don't you break these girls' hearts? Be honest with them. If you're gonna date a woman, put your all into it. And then again, you get the women that's being, again, we all for the big push. Get that money, honey. Get those trips. Be able to do it. Be Miss Independent. But then they also like, yo, don't let no man pull you down. Make sure you get a nigga before he worth. Oh, what was it they used to say back in the early 2000s? Get that nigga for all he worth or something like that. It's like, yo, we niggas don't.
What's just any city girl lyrics right now could be.
Everybody say city girls up. Both city girls got whole boyfriends and husbands and babies and shit. That's the thing. They selling you a bullshit dream, and
they accept a lot of bullshit with their boyfriend. JT has accepted a lot of bullshit with Little Uzi in Miami. Little Miami, she got pregnant by Southside, but Southside was over here doing wild shit. She also in a situationship with Diddy. Okay, yes, they secured a bag with money wise, but all the other shit they're not securing this shit with.
You think them and that's the trade off. That's the shit. Even take it microaggression. That girl that you probably liked in college that you thought was fucking with you, but then the frat nigga or the athlete nigga pulls up on her. That nigga has a status. She even tell you that nigga boring and shit, but that nigga, he the cool nigga. 7 times out of 10, that's who shorty's pick. And then you run into them years later, it's like, damn, we had something good. I'm like, we did, and then you was out here, So that's really what it is. You see it happen over and over again. You want that status, you want that affiliation, you want that, that pickup, that bread, that vacation, and a lot of shit. You'd be surprised you get that shit on. Oh, you could get that shit with the right nigga who really likes you and you like him. You can build that, but don't get the right nigga for somebody else, and then you out here, just trying to milk that shit. This nigga really like me. He cool. I'm gonna go on this vacation. He cool. I'm gonna go to this. Like you like him, but you're not giving him a fair shot. You just want to, enjoy the experiences. Because why are you wasting time for? You feel me? So that shit weird,
bro. And yo, that's why I be saying, like, I know we kind of beat the whole debate thing in the book, but I just want women just to accept the advantages that they have and just acknowledge that they're giving us bad deals. Like, the thing about it is, like, I can accept the bad deal a little bit better because at the end of the day, us guys going to want to have a woman and everything. And time is changing, so it look like this is about to be the norm in the future.
Not if you educate your sons.
That's true. But I'm just saying, I just want women to acknowledge that, yo, y'all are beating up upside our head. Don't sit here and lie to us like y'all not beating us up aside the head. Cause like that's the shit that pisses me off. Cause you kind of like selling me shit, but telling me it's glitter. You feel me? That's the shit that kind of get me upset. It's like, don't tell me this shit is glitter and it's actually really shit. You feel me? Like, yo, just be honest, women, and also stop. Like, I just don't like the whole you're entitled. Like, we're not allowed to be entitled to anything to women, which is perfectly fine. But there is a sense of entitlement for women because they feel like they're the prize. They should be sought after. They should be worked hard for. They should do that. And we just said that, like, us guys, we don't get unconditional love. Right now, if you with your shorty and you lose your job, how long is it going to take for her to leave your ass? There's going to be problems and everything. But if shorty lose her job, you expect it as a man to provide and be there emotionally until she gets on her foot. It's not equal both ways. And I understand that, but it's just like, y'all telling us we're equal, but obviously it's not equal.
That's a good question. Are you listening? Like, yo, if your man was down bad, out of job, you know, no real prospects, gotta do something like go to school or something like that. He ain't bringing in no real bread. He gotta go work at McDonald's. Something. How long you staying? Or are you really a rider? That's the question. Because look
at Insecure.
Oh, damn.
That shit, I didn't even mean to even. I'm just dead as I thought about it. This shit happened to Insecure. Homeboy was trying to follow her dream. Go ahead.
No, you got it. Go ahead, bro.
Yo, homie was trying to follow his dream and whatnot. Shorty could not handle it and end up fucking with a lot of nigga.
An old nigga.
And fuck up a fucking with a nigga that she said don't worry about.
Not even that. Can we just talk about the female, a large segment of the female audience who really was just on some like, why she get back with bro? My ass Lawrence, that nigga ain't had no job. He was ashy. He had a baby. I'm like, a lot of the shit that happened though, there was a lot of absolving blame on East. And I get it. He was depressed. He didn't know how to communicate that. It opened up a conversation about black men not being able to share their feelings. He wasn't really in a conducive spot to do so. You feel me? By the time, every time they was about to get right, Issa had made a move, and it's like, God damn, shorty, you really gonna do my dog like that? Like, you feel me?
Right.
I was like, I'm cool. They got back together in the end, but it also came with the asterisk. So like, yo, you can't have things be perfect. You can't have everything your way. I think Issa showing that was a good point too, because it's like, yo, you really love that person, you might have to accept some shit. Like, yo, yeah, he got a baby, but don't forget, you cheated. You feel me? Like,
and it's your fault. The reason why he had the kid. If you didn't go out your way and did what you did and mess up a relationship, and look what happened after they broke up. He got on his foot. He was doing his thing
and shit. But then they also could have had a conversation, like, yo, be like, yo, or broke up and see what was happening. Like, yo, maybe that would have been a kick in the pants needed rather than find out his shorty cheated. And that's the scary part as a guy. I think being completely transparent. I think that's the scary part in all of this. Like, you could fly shorty out, pay her bills, pay her rent. And some bum ass nigga could really be fucking your chick or getting your chick's attention, taking your chick out, and you just sitting here like, yo, I've done everything. Like, to provide, you don't have to worry about rent, you don't got to worry about vacations, you don't got to worry about none of all that Instagram shit. You don't got to worry about 90% of it because we doing it, and that might be on a regular person's salary. And there's still some other nigga out there that might catch your queen and snatch her back, crack her back real quick.
But you know what? That also gets me so fucking upset too. Is because you meet certain women who are preaching all this stuff on social media, like, yeah, he gotta do this and do that. But some of these girls, I actually know y'all. And I actually know some of the niggas that cracked y'all. And I'm like, that nigga was not to your standards. For why are you bullshitting me for? Why are you telling me, oh, this is what we got to do? And nigga, that cracked your shit wasn't that. Like, that's why I be upset with women sometimes, because y'all words and actions do not be matching y'all energy. Because especially I love my women friends. Like, I love them. But some of the shit that they be saying and some of the shit they be doing, I be like, that you contradict yourself in what you trying to stand up for. Like, you know damn well that nigga wasn't a nigga you supposed to be fucking with. But no, you still fucked with him. And look what happened. And then you turn around and say you hate all us niggas. But I'm just like, hey, mama, you hating the niggas that you fuck with. But
even in that regard, though, too, like a lot of those conversations, like when girls be atting niggas, like throwing subs and shit, it's like, I know every nigga harass, like, I know she not talking about me, so who the fuck she talking about? You feel me? And you hit it with, like, yo, what's you good? What happened? I'm all right. It's okay. Don't worry about that. Like, yo, nah, because you out here playing around and you going to be hurt. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, I'm an ain't shit nigga. I'm trash. You know, how you going to do? How you going to play me? I'm like, because you were playing me? Like, you feel me? And that's really the base of it. It operates like a game. I think that's
what do you know the proper definition for gaslighting?
No, because I don't use that shit. I hear that shit thrown out. That was like toxic. Remember how we took toxic and turned that shit into a party promotion company? Shout out TLC. We coming back to a pain venue near you sooner or later. Probably later.
Gaslighting is a technique that undermines a person's perception of reality. As much as women be seeing us guys gaslight, and we do. I don't want to deny women's claim on that because us guys do be gaslighting. Women, yeah, gaslight us too with some of these dating things that y'all put down.
It's like in both genders' respects, it's more damaging to the people coming up. Because as you get older, you just learn, like, all right, this shit was stupid. You got trial by fire. You feel me? But the dangers is, I wish I had saved the tweet. But it's like the idea, it's some bullshit tweet that if it was on Tumblr like 5-10 years ago, that shit would have went up. Every girl would have had that tweet with like some picture of them and they bro in some jeans in the fucking bathroom in a full mirror shit. But it was basically some shit about this idea of like creating this false narrative about perfection, even though your life is tough, and that people buying into that dumb shit, that influencer shit, right? It's like, yo, you gaslighting, but it's not going. It's going to fuck some people up. It's going to fuck up your next situation or your next, or your, God forbid, your kids or your younger sibling situation, because you growing up seeing like, oh, this is what women want. This is what men want. I have to be that. I ain't going to front. I was an asshole. You think I'm an asshole now? I was a fucking dick. like 8th and 9th grade. It's when it came to like how I dealt with women, not like verbally or nothing. But it was like, yo, I'll tell you the honest truth. Like, oh, I don't like you. I don't like the outfit. But you cool, whatever. Blah, blah, blah. And some girl read me for filth. Like, this is not what a man did. And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? But I liked her, so I was like, I changed. I switched it up, but she broke my heart. And I held that. So like, I made that my focus to be like, all right, I'm never going to feel like that again. I'm going to be the super sweetheart, you know, try to do right. Never saying I was doing nothing wrong, but it was always like, yo, I was very open with my opinions and my thoughts about things when it came to like my relationships. And it was like, all right, yo, I'm going to figure out how to curb that and work with it. And then it's not like it stopped women from cheating. It's not like it stopped women from leaving. It's not like it stopped me from being disinterested. It's like, yo, there has to be a common base. And imagine these kids growing up, niggas is going to be working, you know, based on reading levels and shit. The niggas not going to have the best paychecks, but they going to be spending whatever they got. They not focused on, they going to be over here trying to pay your bills, pay shorty bills, pay rent. Girls going to be out here thinking they got to get BBLs and you're not being, you know, not being happy with their bodies and shit. And it's just like, yo, like, why can't you as yourself just be enough? And if it's not enough for that person, it could be enough for somebody else. Like, yo, I'm going to find that person I can go on a vacation with and motherfucking share a room together and rub my dick on her booty. Like, shit. I'm just saying, let me at least dry hump you like we in I said 13th grade. I'm drunk. Like 11th grade or something.
Nah, bro, but you're 100% correct, bro. And I just wanted to know, I just want to say, if you're listening to this, my stance is both genders is trash. Not all genders is trash. Like I said, all
I'm about
genders.
to say it's like 17 in the motherfuckers according to the.
Bro,
never mind. I can't say what I was about to say.
They keep adding more and more. So all genders are trash. So I never want to be on the side of just bashing women because we can bash guys. And matter of fact, we probably put an extra topic section of just us bashing
Let's add it here.
Guys.
Fuck it. Let's just keep it going. Fuck it. This is instead of doing 2, we just gonna ride out this.
Bro. No, we got other stuff to talk about.
Fuck it. Let's just have a little bit more fun.
But you know,
as a nigga,
this nigga, this is a whole episode in itself now.
It's fine. They ain't get it last week. All right, as a nigga, what is one thing that you do that you know if your shorty did to you, you'd be like, oh, this motherfucker.
I'll look at her story, not text back.
Oh, you one of them niggas.
Oh yeah.
You do curse me out when I look at your story, so I know if a girl do like, oh, so you just not gonna hit me back. But watching you probably DL like, oh, you filthy bitch.
That's a fact. Don't look at my story. Go look. I don't care if you accidentally swipe your ass out. Like don't look at my shit because you saw my message. Don't have me out here wait because you know sometimes we be texting the girl, especially when you trying to link up with her, or trying to really kill or whatnot. You be over here, be anticipating the message like, yeah, all right, well, she gonna respond to that.
Then you gotta look, think your phone vibrating. She's like, oh, she hit me. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. Maybe she DM'd me or something.
And then you find out just a fucking email from a fucking ad. Like, God damn. But you know, that shit be so that's something I do though. I ain't gonna hold you. I gotta do better. But sometimes with me is sometimes I be mentally replying in my head and don't be saying anything.
Damn.
What about you?
Oh, I'm not an open nigga. Like once you piss me off the first time in a relationship. Nah, but this is bad. Once you piss me off the first time in a relationship, I'm not gonna hold you or dating wise, whatever. Oh, that nigga you knew before was gone. And not like in the sense of like I don't love you or I'm not trying to fuck with you, not. But it's just like, oh, that vulnerability card. Oh, you gonna get me again, you scoundrel. You like I be like, fuck it. All right, we here with face value. So I know that if a girl did that to me, I'd be like, oh, this bitch here, you just gonna pull a me on me? Like you gonna face value me in front of my friends?
No.
We don't play that, homie. Don't play that. Yeah, see, that was a good question. It only took an extra minute. All right, y'all. So we out of here for this toxic service announcement, the special joint, special edition Patreon. Make sure you tell your friends and tell their friends to subscribe. They want to hear us wild out a little bit more. But it's your boy Slick.
Your boy B Breezy.
We out.